Hello Year 3, we've made it to Friday, so our last math lesson of the week and our last lesson on money. So today we're going to look at giving change. Okay, so have a think about what that might mean. For our anchor, we are calculating money. We'll have a quick look at the vocab wall and then the success criteria. So, the vocab wall. Now, some of you I know have sent some words in, which is amazing, and I've given dojos out to those of you that have, so well done if that was you. Here are the words that you have needed all week, and you will need again. The only word I'm going to add today is change and subtract. Okay, so our anchor skill today. I've got 3 jars of money, and what I need you to do is tell me how much is in jar 1, how much is in jar 2, how much is in jar 3, but then I want to know how much is in all of them together. So you need to work out jar 1 by itself, jar 2 by itself, jar 3 by itself, and then tell me if I added all 3 of my jars together, how much money I would have. And we will let you know how you get on with that when we give you your feedback on your portfolio. Okay, so today, your lesson objective is to work out change. Bronze, you will be finding change from £1. Silver, finding change from £5. Gold, finding change from £10. And platinum, you have got a problem solving and reasoning challenge. Okay, so I have changed my top tip today, and it is to remember that change is the money left over when you pay with too much money. So if you go to the shop and you buy some sweets and it comes to £4, but you only have a £5 note, the money that you get back from the man in the shop is your change, okay? So it explains it a bit better than I do here. So it says, when buying something, you need to make sure you have enough money. You do not need to have exactly £1.50 to buy this cake. You could have any amount that is more than this, because we know you can't have a 7p coin. Okay, so if something was 37p, you can't have a 30p coin and a 7p coin. You can make 37p with other coins, but it's easier sometimes to have more than that amount. So if you had a £5 note, you could use this to pay for your item, but you also need to get back the extra amount that you paid on top, because it's not fair if the shop gets to keep all of the £5, because what's left over still belongs to you. You are only paying for the £1.50 on this cake. So, for example, I'm paying using a £1 coin for all of these items. So, this banana's 90p, I pay with a £1 coin and I get 10p change because 90 add 10 makes £1. I buy the carrot sticks for 70p. Okay, I pay with £1, I get 30p change because 70 add 30 makes £1. So you're doing the inverse when you work it out that way. And the same with the chocolate, okay, 60p, you get 40p change if you pay with a £1 coin. So, how I'm going to get you to work these out today. Here is my example. So I'm going to buy this football and it's going to cost me £3.69. And remember that decimal point, the dot between the numbers, means and, okay, which is why I've put and here and not a decimal point. So, I'm going to buy this football for £3.69, but I've only got a £5 note, which is absolutely fine because I know the man in the shop can give me some change. So to work out how much change I will get, I take the amount I pay with, so £5.0, and take away the amount of the item I am buying, so £3.69. So you are just going to do a column subtraction. So I put my pence in here. 0 take away 9. I can't do that. So I cross out the 0, but I can't do that. This is where it gets tricky, okay? So you go over to this one, you cross out the 5, and the 5 becomes 4. This becomes 10, but that still doesn't help this column here. So you would cross out the 1 and the 0. In fact, we'd do it with one line like that. And that then becomes 9, okay? So you just need to make sure you keep it all nice and neat. So that's now 9 in that column, and this is 10. And we know we can do 10 take away 9 now. Okay, so we're focusing just on our ones column. 10 take away 9 is 1. Then I've got 9 in this column, and that's why it's really important that you do one number per box and keep them all in nice straight columns. 9 take away 6 is 3. And stays in the same place. 4 take away 3 is 1. Pop your pound sign at the beginning. So the change I would get is £1.31. Now, in school yesterday, I spoke with the children that are still in school, and some of them converted all of the money into pence to make their column method look a little bit neater, which is absolutely fine, but when you do that, you must convert your answer back into pounds and pence. So I'm just going to show you what you would do. So you'd pop your pence in, and you'd do exactly the same. I can't borrow from here, so I need to go over again. Change that, because I've borrowed 10. Put that there. Still doesn't help this column, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to I'm not going to buy that at all. I'm going to exchange that there and pop that there, okay? So it looks exactly the same as this one, it just hasn't got all of the words. So 10 take away 9 is 1. 9 take away 6 is 3. 4 take away 3 is 1. So 131p, and then what you would need to do underneath is write £1 and 31p. Okay, so that's what I would expect underneath if you do it that way. However, if you want to do it this way because it looks nicer and it sits better in your head, that is fine. Either of those ways is okay. So I've got one more that I'm going to talk you through, okay? So this time I'm paying with £2. That is a £2 coin. So I'm buying, I think they're tomatoes. They could be peppers or apples. I'm not quite sure. But they're £1.35, whatever they are. So I've laid both of my examples out. Put my pence in. 0 take away 5 I can't do. Can't borrow from here, so I need to go over here. So what I do is I borrow from there. So that becomes 1. That becomes 10. Still doesn't help this column. So I cross that out again. That then becomes 9. And this becomes 10. 10 take away 5, we could all do that really quickly, is 5. 9 take away 3 is 6. Pop your and in. 1 take away 1 is 0. Put your pound sign in. So £0 is 65p, so you would get 65p change. And it would be exactly the same down here as before. So you can't borrow from there, so you have to go here. You change that to a 1. You can't borrow from there, so that needs to become 10. Which is no use to us still. So we cross that out and it becomes 9. Oh, I'm not having much luck this morning. That becomes 9 in that one, which means this one becomes 10. Okay, so it's 5, 6, 0. So in pounds and pence, you would write £0 and 65 pence. You could just write 65p for that one. I would be happy with that, okay? So, your challenge is bronze. You are using the amounts down here, okay? That is what you're paying with. That is what you're buying. So you would do the amount of coin, take away the amount of your item to give you your answer, okay? Silver, same again. This is what you're buying. You need to work out how much you're paying with and do your column method. Gold, this is how much you're paying with. This is what you're buying. And then your platinum challenge, I've only given you one today. I know it says 2. I'll delete that now. I know it says 2, but because it's quite tricky. So Jill spends £2.76 on a cake in the shop. She pays with a £5 note. How much change does she get? Okay, so that's your first part. So you've got one question there. And then there's a second part that says, if the shopkeeper gives her 6 coins in change, what could they be? So you need to work out what the change is and then work out how she could get that amount in just 6 coins, okay? Any questions at all, because today is a little bit tricky, please let me or Mrs. Edwards know. We are happy to ring you and help you with your maths if you need us to, or give you support over messages, okay? Have a lovely weekend. Hope you enjoy your math lesson, and I will be back. Actually, I won't be back. It'll be Mrs. Edwards with maths next week, and I am doing English. So I will see you for English and Spag next week.